On behalf of Principal Mr. Joe Foster, we would like to welcome you to Ben Abrams Gymnasium on the campus of Woodmont High School for tonight's varsity basketball game between the Rams from Hillcrest High School and your Woodmont Wildcats. Woodmont High School and the member schools of Region 1-5A are committed to the principles of good sportsmanship. We believe that all student athletes, coaches, and spectators should strive to represent the very best spirit and tradition of high school athletics. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner at all times. Those in attendance should report any act that goes against this policy to game management or security personnel immediately. We hope that you have a wonderful experience at tonight's game, and we appreciate your support of high school athletics. At this time, if you would please stand as we present to you the national anthem. Tonight, we have a very special treat. The national anthem will be sung by Miss Vonda Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts re-watch were so gallantly streaming. O'er the land of the free and the home of the
How about that? Great job as always, Miss Vonda Wilson. And now the starting lineups for our guests from Simpsonville, South Carolina, the Rams from Hillcrest High. Under the leadership of Principal Dr. Brian Skipper, Athletic Director Tommy Bell, and Head Coach Murray Long. Starting at guard, Senior number 1, Isaiah Buckmeyer. Starting in guard, Junior number 11, Jeremy Bland. Starting in guard, Senior number 12, DJ Hilliard. Starting in guard, Senior number 15, David Plopper. And starting in forward, Senior number 24, Ryan Smith. And now the starting lineups for your Woodmont Wildcats. The Wildcats are led by head coach Tim Morris, assistant coaches Zach Chandler and Giles Mitchell. Starting at guard, number 1, Braylon Wilson. Starting at forward, senior number 2, Alana Barksdale. Starting at guard, senior number 5, Bronson Smith. Starting at forward, junior, number 12, Quincy Johnson. And starting on guard, 10th grader, number 21, West Kelly. It's basketball time on West Georgia Road. Let's go Wildcats!
Welcome to tonight's broadcast. Woodmont Wildcats at home tonight, taking on the arch rival Hillcrest Rams from Simpsonville. Quick start for Hillcrest. Nice box out and rebound by number 5, Bronson Smith. Braylon Wilson brings it up the floor. Switches over to the wing. Back to the top of the key. Bronson Smith to Wes Kellett. Wes Kellett between the legs dribble. Back to senior Braylon Wilson. Hillcrest opens up in a man-to-man defense. Sophomore Wes Kellett pulls the trigger on the jumper. A little short off the rim. 0-0 here, minutes into the first quarter. Alon Barksdale trying to go coast to coast after a defensive rebound, not able to make the layup. Hillcrest back in transition. Good job by the Wildcats stopping the ball. Long three-pointer from Hillcrest is short. Rebounded by Braylon Wilson, who moves it up the floor in a very fast pace here as we get started. And Bronson Smith knocks it down. First look of the night, he knocks down the three-pointer to make the game 3-0 Woodmont here with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Hillcrest having a hard time finding the basket. Rebound by Quincy Johnson. Braylon Wilson brings the ball up the floor. Wes Kellett with an open three, short. Rams are in transition here. Missed layup, rebounded by Alon Barksdale. Bronson Smith pulls up from way downtown and knocks it in. If you've been following along with us this week, he had a heck of a game at TL Hanna a week from tonight, where he knocked down 8 three-point baskets. It has been had some really good looks at the rim this week, as this is our third game, as Braylon Wilson steals the ball and is able to go fast to the rim for a layup. Timeout on the floor taken by Hillcrest. But as we were saying this week, this is our third game of the week. We opened up Tuesday at JL Mann on the road. Wildcats came up a little bit short at JL Mann, but were able to bounce back and avenge a loss from earlier in the season, where Easley came into Ben Abrams Gymnasium and beat the Wildcats by 17. But Wednesday night, Wildcats trailed most of the game and were able to tie the score late, get a foul late, and Alon Barksdale made 2 free throws. And the Wildcats left Easley with a 2-point win. That leads us to tonight. Hillcrest Rams here at Woodmont. Good rebound by Quincy Johnson. Isaiah Buckmeyer trying to get to the rim for Hillcrest. Braylon Wilson bringing the ball up the floor, and here we go. Braylon Wilson, Bronson Smith with the long three. Rebound, gets it back to him, knocks it down again. Bang, bang. Bronson Smith here with 9 of Woodmont's 11 points. He's hit 3 3-pointers. He's 3 of 4 here in the first quarter. You gotta like to see that. And Hillcrest inbounds the ball directly to number 24, senior Ryan Smith, who catches the pass and puts it in for a layup to make the score 11-2 Woodmont as Hillcrest gets the steal. Number 11, Jeremy Bland gets the steal, and Alon Barksdale blocks the shot under the rim. Wes Kellett gets trapped in the corner. The Wildcats are very lucky there to keep possession. I think that could have gone either way. Entering the game for Hillcrest is number 40, Zaire Ivory. Wilson inbounds the ball to Wes Kellett. Wes Kellett tries to make a move. Ball goes off the defender's foot, out of bounds. Wildcat ball, 4:22 to go in the quarter. Nice move by Alon Barksdale, drives to the basket, kicks it out to Wes Kellett. Wes Kellett once again a little short. Player control foul on Braylon Wilson. His first personal. That was the first foul of the game. Referee calls a hand check on Woodmont. Fight number 1. Need to find out if Braylon, if that was his first or second personal. Entering the game now for Woodmont, freshman number 4, Mazio Bennett. For the jack of all trades, number 12, Quincy Johnson. Hillcrest inbounds the ball to the corner. Wes Kellett, good defender, able to move his feet, get around, almost gets the steal. To the top of the key, number 12 drives to the basket, DJ Hilliard. Gives the ball off to number 40, Zaire Ivory, who travels a little indecisive there once he had the ball. I think if he'd have went up strong, he maybe would have had a good look at the basket, but ended up traveling right under the bucket. Wes Kellett drives, dishes, adjusts his shot. Hillcrest rebounds. Number 11 brings it up the floor. Turnover by the Rams. Alon Barksdale pushes it at a really fast pace to the rim. Short jump shots, no good. DJ Hilliard brings it up for Hillcrest. Hillcrest once again makes an errant pass. And Braylon Wilson hits freshman Mazio Bennett on a long pass. And Mazio's got an open look layup. And he's called for traveling. Isaiah Buckmeyer brings the ball up for Hillcrest. The score is 11-2 Woodmont with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Woodmont, as they have most of the week, are playing a matchup zone. And as the ball is thrown out of bounds, the official calls a blocking foul on number 21, Wes Kellett. With 3:04 to go in the first quarter, Woodmont has 3 fouls to Hillcrest 0. Hillcrest inbounds the ball under the basket. Able to get the ball in, but it was contested. Top of the key, long jump shot. Rolls off the rim. Nice rebound by number 40. Nice second offensive rebound by number 40, Zaire Ivory, and he puts it up and in. Your score is 11-4, 2:44 to go in the first quarter. Even though we're at limited seating capacity due to COVID restrictions, it's nice to see our students here tonight, and also for the first time, we've got our home cheerleaders here tonight for the Varsity boys game. As you know, our girls have been battling COVID and have been quarantined, and their first day back will be next Tuesday. And they'll play at the end of the week. The boys' next game will be Tuesday at home versus Malden. Good job by Wes Kellett getting a defensive rebound to Braylon Wilson. Braylon Wilson once again aggressive toward the rim, able to draw the foul. And the official home book calls the official and the head coach for Hillcrest over to the table. Seems like there's some type of issue with the scorebook. Hope that you're enjoying our broadcast, the first of 3 games that we've done this week. Certainly you're not watching for the broadcast, but we do think it's better than just putting up the game and letting it ride. So we would like to thank everybody for their support and just trying to get an opportunity for people who can or can't come or that can't come to the game for whatever the reason may be, give them an opportunity to still enjoy Wildcat basketball. So I think we've got it all squared away. You see head coach Murray Long for the Hillcrest Rams, good buddy of mine. A great high school basketball coach, even a better person in his second year at Hillcrest, coming over from Riverside High School. Wildcats inbound the ball to Braylon Wilson. Braylon rolls over to the right wing, drives fast to the basket, kind of reckless pass. Back and over his head, and the Wildcats are very lucky. Bronson was not able to get to the pass, and the ball was knocked out of bounds by Hillcrest. Freshman Mazio Bennett inbounds the ball once again. Crazy passes here, especially for this old baseball coach. Drives me crazy. Braylon Wilson, pump fake. Shot's not there. Wes Kellett with a pump fake. Back to Braylon Wilson. Open jump shot. Long. Boy, look at Wes Kellett. Look at Wes Kellett. Great effort there by Wes Kellett under the rim. I like to see that from the young sophomore. Foul called on Woodmont. Champs, who was that foul on? Who? Foul was called on number 4, Mazio Bennett. Woodmont's 4th foul. 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Number 11, Jeremy Bland, running the point for the Rams. Holds up his hand, play number 1, and they start their half-court offense. Nice pass to, I consider, one of the better players in our conference, number 24, Ryan Smith. Scores now 11-6 Wildcats. And Quincy Johnson goes strong to the rack. He gets fouled. Ball almost falls in. Rims out late. Big number 12 goes to the line for the Wildcats to shoot 2. No doubt in our last contest at Hillcrest earlier in the season, senior Ryan Smith was very impressive. Very athletic kid, great touch around the rim. Got a great competitive spirit. 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-6 Wildcats is your score. Senior Lon Barksdale goes to the table to get the sub back in the game. Second free throw's no good, so Quincy misses both free throws. Good ball movement by the Rams. Bronson Smith tries to get the rebound, and once again, the man in the middle for the Rams, number 24, grabs the rebound, goes up strong, and is fouled. Off to a similar start as we were the last game over at Hillcrest. He had a really nice game. First free throw's long. Alon Barksdale checks back in the game for Woodmont, along with number 1, Isaiah Buckmeyer, and number 2, Sky Gray for the Rams. The second of 2 free throws for Ryan Smith. Second one's good. Makes the score 11-7 as we're in the closing seconds of the first quarter. 34 seconds to go. 11-7 your score. Braylon Wilson brings the ball up the floor. Alon Barksdale passes it over to Mazio Bennett. Alon comes off the screen as Bronson Smith comes off the screen. Long three-point jumper is short. Rebound by the Hillcrest Rams. Isaiah Buckmeyer with the ball at the top of the key, trying to be aggressive and get to the rim. He kicks it out to number 10, DeAndre Graham. Jump shot's no good. Foul called against Woodmont. Foul's called against Mazio Bennett on the floor, so it's a non-shooting foul. And as a result, Coach Tim Morris points to his bench. And number 3, C.J. Brewster, enters the game, subbing in for freshman Mazio Bennett. Rams inbound the ball, and buzzer beater there at the end of the first quarter from the corner is short. Brings us to the end of the first quarter with the score, Woodmont 11, Hillcrest 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, please keep in mind you must wear your mask and maintain 6 feet of social distancing at all times while on campus. Be sure to follow all posted directions to help us maintain a safe environment for patrons and participants alike.
All right, trying to do a lot of things here at once as we're required to do those COVID announcements during the game. But Wildcats open with a basket from C.J. Brewster, which is then answered with a basket by Hillcrest, making the score 13-9, and the Wildcats get careless with the ball and call for a backcourt violation. Pretty good crowd tonight. Maximum capacity is at 220. As you can see, we've got areas that are marked off with blue tape. Those are only the areas where our spectators can sit and watch the game, as we've been required to skip 2 rows in between. And spectators are asked to please wear their masks at all times. Back and forth game here tonight. We start the second quarter. And Alon Barksdale loses a spot on the floor, and as he's trying to make a move, steps out of bounds. Another turnover for the Wildcats. That seems to be our Achilles heel. Games that we've struggled, simply not taking care of the basketball. Hillcrest brings the ball up the floor. Passes the ball over to the left, to the corner, back to the top of the key, drive to the rim. Offensive foul is called on Hillcrest. Number 1, Isaiah Buckmeyer. You could hear Wildcat assistant coach Zach Chandler trying to help the official there. Buckmeyer called with the charge under the basket, and the Wildcats immediately take a timeout. Our chat feature is up tonight if you would like to send us a message. Had a really good week here at school as for the first time in the 2021 school year, our students were able to come back to school 4 days a week. We're only at about 75%, but the total number of kids at Woodmont, we had about 800 kids sign up for virtual school, so we're only still at about 40% of our students in the building, what we would have at normal capacity. Coming out of the timeout, 13-9 easily, 13-9 Woodmont. Sorry, was thinking about a game earlier in the week. Wildcats slowing down just a little bit as they got off to a quick, got 11 points quick as C.J. Brewster pulls the trigger on a long three from the corner. Nice offensive rebound by Bronson Smith. Soft jump shot is no good. Rebound by the Hillcrest, number 11, Jeremy Bland. Bland kicks it over to number 3, E.J. Smith. E.J. Smith pulls the trigger on a long three and makes it. That cuts the Wildcats' lead to 13-12 with 5:48 to go in the first half. Foul called on Hillcrest number 3. A hand-checking foul on E.J. Smith. C.J. Brewster coming out of the game as sophomore Wes Kellett checks in for the Wildcats. Ball inbounded on the side right in front of the Wildcat student section. Braylon Wilson inbounds the ball to Alon Barksdale. Barksdale back to Wilson. Good idea there on the pick and roll, but the pass from Wilson was just simply too high. Turnover Wildcats, and Hillcrest brings the ball up the floor in a hurry. Not sure if you guys have heard today, but a sad day in American sports history as Hall of Famer and Atlanta Brave great Hank Aaron passed away today. It's been a rough month or so for Atlanta Braves fans with Don Sutton, Phil Niekro, and Hank Aaron. One of the greatest ever to wear a pair of cleats. Braylon Wilson with a nice move to the baseline. Jump shot's no good. Hillcrest brings the ball up the left side. Tries to get to the rim. Nice defense by the Wildcats. Oh, and Braylon Wilson makes a heck of a play as the ball's being passed, and he jumps up and bats it down with both hands. Get it up the floor to Bronson Smith, who shoots from the corner, but he misses. Hillcrest brings it up the floor. Number 11 kicks it out to number 3, E.J. Smith. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound under the basket by Wes Kellett, who, as he's going out of bounds, gets it to Braylon Wilson. Braylon Wilson passes it to Alon Barksdale. Alon goes up to the rim hard and's fouled. Foul's called on Hillcrest number 10, DeAndre Graham. Senior number 2, Alon Barksdale, headed to the line for Woodmont. First one for Alon's good. Second free throw coming for Alon. 4:24 to go in the second quarter. 14-12 Wildcats. Wildcats early in the first quarter had an 11-3 lead. Hit a dry spurt. Hillcrest has been able to fight back into the game. Barksdale makes the second free throw of 2 to give the Wildcats a 3-point lead with 4:20 to go. Jeremy Bland brings the ball up the floor for Hillcrest. Tries to get the ball on the low post. That pass is denied. Back out to number 11, who drives hard to the rim. big fella, number 40, Jair Ivory, just in there banging around on people. Wes Kellett comes out of there with it somehow. Kicks it over to Bronson Smith. Shot not there. Bronson sets up, fakes a three, makes a move to his left toward the basket, and is called for traveling. .350 to go here in the first half. 15-12 Wildcats, and play has gotten very sloppy. A 2-point basket for number 25, Kamara Spurgeon, makes it 15-14. Bronson Smith on the left side brings the ball up the floor, loses control of the ball, and it bounds off the ground 20 feet into the air. Scooped up by Hillcrest, who brings the ball back to floor. Misses a short jump shot. Braylon Wilson has it in his hands. It slips out as he's in midair. The ball goes out of bounds to Hillcrest. Inbound the ball directly to number 40, right under the basket. Jair Ivory is able to make the layup. And for the first time in the game, Hillcrest now leads 16-15. In for the Wildcats is number 22, Juju Smith. I was thinking Juju Smith-Schuster. Our Juju is Julian Simpson. Both teams have 6 fouls apiece. If you're just joining us, 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 16-15. Hillcrest leading the Wildcats. Wilson inbounds the ball directly to Alon Barksdale, who goes up strong to the rim, draws the foul, and the basket's good. Number 40 for Hillcrest, the big fella, Jair Ivory, called with a foul. And Alon Barksdale showing some upper body strength there, hanging with him, getting the layup to go in. He goes to the line and knocks it down. Big 3-point basket there for Woodmont, as now the Wildcats take a 2-point lead with 2:47 to go. Great move to the basket, athletic move to the basket by DJ Hilliard. Once again, inbound the ball directly under the basket, just throwing it up high to Jair Ivory. Ivory making his claim inside the paint. We don't seem to have an answer for that right now. 18 all. Bronson Smith pulls the trigger, short. Julian Simpson fighting for the rebound. Number 15, David Klopper, passes the ball inbounds to number 40, who has his shot blocked on 2 consecutive shots, once by Bronson Smith and once by Wes Kellett. The Wildcats come charging back up the floor. Bronson Smith weighing his options, swing pass to Alon Barksdale, top of the key, good looking shot, in and out. Rebound to the Rams. Number 25 gets the ball into number 15, David Klopper, under the rim. He goes up for the layup, and he's fouled by Wildcats number 21, Wes Kellett. So Klopper goes to the line here with 1:44 to go in the game, and he's got a 2-shot foul. As you see Coach Morris talking to senior Braylon Wilson and Bronson Smith. First free throw's good. Subbing in for the first time for Hillcrest is number 30, Jeremiah Kamara. Second free throw's up. Quincy Johnson enters the game for Alon Barksdale. Klopper makes them both. And after the make, he's subbed out. Number 2, Sky Gray, enters the game for Hillcrest. After the made free throw, Wildcats trail by 2, 20-18, with 1:37 to go. Quincy Johnson swings it to Braylon Wilson. Back to Wes Kellett, to Bronson Smith. Back over to Braylon Wilson. Quincy Johnson comes off the screen. Good arm fake. And as he makes a strong move to the basket, he's pushed and fouled. I don't know if he was going to be able to even get up a shot. He was so far under the basket, but fortunately for Woodmont, the foul was called as he was just leaving the ground to start the layup. So Quincy Johnson goes to the line for the Wildcats, and he misses the first. Quincy Johnson looks at the rim, takes a deep breath, pounds the ball a couple of times, spins it in his left hand, shoots it up. Once again, no good. Quincy Johnson is 3-0 for 4 tonight from the free throw line. Hillcrest brings it up the floor. Number 25 pulls the trigger. Tamari Spurgeon on a long three. Nobody's able to secure the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds to the Wildcats. 20-18 is your score. 1:06 to go. Braylon Wilson casually bringing the ball up the floor here. Kicks it over to the right wing. Bronson Smith. If Bronson Smith's in the building, he's in range. Juju Simpson to Braylon Wilson. Braylon goes strong to the left. And there's our man, Quincy Johnson. Gets the rebound, back up and in. Ties the game at 20. .35 seconds to go in the game. In the first half, pardon me. Wes Kellett goes for the steal. He gets out of position. They kick it over to the corner. Three-point basket. No good. Rebound by Braylon Wilson. Outlet pass to Wes Kellett. And as Wes Kellett goes up to make the layup, the defender was able to get hustled back. And according to the official, got all ball as the ball goes out of bounds. And Wes Kellett goes tumbling to the floor in a heap. (20-20). Referee, Wes Kellett took a pretty good spill, and the referee calls officials time and walks over, points directly at Wes Kellett and asks him bluntly, "Hey, are you okay?" And Wes replied, "Yes." Foul code off the ball, an illegal screen on Mazio Bennett, who's got 3 personal fouls here in the first half. 20-20 is our score. 12 seconds and counting for the Rams. Ball's at the top of the key, kicks it to the wing. Missed traveling call there, and a 3-point basket is no good. 1 second left to go. Wes Kellett heaves it. Does get it on the backboard, but we end the crazy first half with the score: Wildcats 20, Rams 20. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half.